Hello everyone, and welcome back, once again, to Garry's Mod. And today, I'm going to be taking a look at some maps which have been on my list for quite a while, but which I never really got around to because none of them really seemed like they were individually capable of carrying a video. These are going to be smaller maps, but as a result, that's just an opportunity to do 3 of them in one video, so it's a little bit special in that way. I haven't done a video in this format since pretty much the beginning. The first of which is probably one of the most requested maps you guys have asked me to play, and that's GM Adventurers. And I have to say, I'm so intrigued to play this. The thumbnail alone has had me really excited to do this pretty much since you guys have been asking me to do it, and it just kept getting pushed further and further away from me, but here we are now, and looking around, it kind of looks like a Disney Springs-style attraction. In a way, I'm almost kind of reminded of Nipper's Haunted Mansion, which is another video that I did a while back. It looks like one of those, crazy themed restaurants that you might find at, Disney or Universal. Now, this map actually seems to be very produced, but a lot of you have said that you do get that liminal, uncanny vibe from this map. Is that music that's playing? Welcome to the Adventurers Club. You who crave adventure and snicker at fear will find most agreeable company here. Thrill-seekers, nomads, high flyers and low, rovers, explorers, and getters of go. From every far corner you'll meet at this hub. The world is your oyster. The Pearl is our club. Oh, this really is like a Disney attraction. Now the question is, how well is this door going to work in... Oh, it's actually physics! Wow, look at this. It's like some kind of adventurer's lodge or something. Look at all these, hunting trophies and artifacts from around the world. This is so cool. This appears to be some strange piece of furniture produced out of the corpse of a zebra. Wow, look at all this detail. These are all actually, custom textures and assets. Unfortunately, it's too low res to read. It is quite strange, though. The lights are on, the music is playing, there's phones going off, but there's no one here. It almost gives the feeling that I'm not really supposed to be here and that nobody's supposed to know about this, like the roaches all scatter when an interloper comes and intrudes. Nice ocean view out the back, which is very odd considering we were just in a desert a second ago. Now, there was some kind of pavilion and a pyramid behind me, but I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to visit those things or if they're just props there. I hope this music isn't copyright. That would really throw a wrench in this video. Now, it looks like there's something a little bit up, maybe I'm missing the texture for that string that's holding all this up, or maybe... Oh no, I get it, it's supposed to be fishing line. And this guy's catching that fish with an incredible trick shot. Marching along were adventurers, singing the song of adventurers. Up or down, north, south, east or west, an adventurer's life is best. That is a really weird-looking custom model. I almost get the impression that as soon as I turn around, it's going to look down at me like some cheesy 90s movie. You're a spooky one. Your eyes are moving. Don't think I don't see that. Oh, there's an incredible attention to detail in this map. This is all so cool. Actually, looking around, this is almost like the kind of thing that a kid would have a dream about. Like, man, wouldn't a hangout like this be so cool? And yes, little Billy, this place is quite cool for all its uncanniness. Now let's take a look at these side rooms and see what we've got going here. This guy knows what's up. What about you? Do you move? I guess not. Oh, I'm a kid in a candy store. I just want to look around and take a look at all the stuff. There's all these custom assets, and there's a lot of artistry that's gone into making this place work, although I must say the scaling makes everything seem huge. Don't suppose I can open... Ooh, I can open you. Not you, though. What about this? Ooh, I can actually get this working. I really hope this music isn't copyright. There we go. Oh, wow, it's like a whole club. But see, this is more of that child's dream aesthetic. It's a club, but it's also got these super tall bookshelves, like it's also a library at the same time. This is also... The thing about some liminal space maps, some source maps, is that they almost have this weird feeling where it's like it couldn't have even been made by humans. You can't imagine a person that's just an everyday person like you or me sitting down and making something so dreamlike. And I think it diminishes the creepiness a little bit, but also adds life to a map when you get a little peek at the people who are involved in bringing this together. Oh, I guess it is a real place. Because that looks like an actual photograph. Yeah, wow. A map by Bourbon. In remembrance of the Adventurers Club, May 1st, 1989 to September 27th, 2008. Originally located at Pleasure Island in Walt Disney World, Orlando, Florida. Huh. So it was a real place. And there's a YouTube link for more maps by me. I'll just take another stare at that for a little while so that you can type that in. Actually, you know what? No, I'll include that in the description. I'll save you the trouble of typing it. This is so cool to me, and this is something that I think is an unexplored avenue for the potential of VR. I've noticed that there are some maps on Steam VR Home that are created using a technique called photogrammetry, but things like this made in the Source engine are valid as well. You can actually create VR environments as a means of re-experiencing places that used to exist but don't anymore. And in that way, actually enable yourself to walk around in places that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. And that's such a cool idea to me, and there's so much untapped potential there to recreate old places. Colonel Critchlow Sunchbench, Club Gleemeister, also known simply as Colonel. I guess that's who we saw at the front room. Can we open this door? Doesn't look like it. No. Oh, we can! Huh. Now listen to that. That's the attention to detail that really makes maps stand out to me. They've included the sounds of the crickets and a sort of low wind. And it makes this go from sort of a lonely, creepy dock to something that's a little bit more comfy. And I feel like I went into this with the mindset that it would be creepy. I think you guys recommended this map to me more for the comfy than the creepy, and I feel like that's something that I've kind of lost in recent videos is the comfy aspect of the creepy. And we can come over here, and that will bring us right back to the front area. Although the tinting on these doors makes it seem quite dark inside. That's better. These are some seriously tinted windows. I mean, this map really does, I think, kind of reach the apex of creepy and comfy. You've got all these strange artifacts staring down at us. You've got whatever creepy thing that is. And you've got the mask on the wall whose eyes dart around the room. And yet, I feel safe. I feel like I could have a seat. I feel like it feels like a friendly space. I feel like I'm among otherworldly beings, but that those beings mean no harm, if that makes any sense. Well, like I said, like something out of a dream. Now what is this? This goes to behind the bar, but what's going on over here? It's like some kind of vault. I hope this isn't the part of the dream where I have a few more disturbing thoughts and the whole thing follows suit. We all know what happens when you go down a dark hallway in a dream that was previously upbeat. Okay, I'll come back to you in a moment. Private staff only. Oh, we're behind the Colonel. Oh, this is a very cramped space. I have to crouch down just to get my head below the ceiling. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to be able to see through these. These almost look like they might be windows, and there might be some issue with the textures, but no, actually, I can't interact with it, but that almost looks like a screen. I mean, it could just be the color of the wall, but okay, it is just the color of the wall. It almost looked like a movie screen for a second. Huh. You know, at first I was unnerved by the music playing in this otherwise empty space, but think about what this map is. It's a recreation of a place that used to be here but isn't anymore. Isn't that kind of fitting? It's this whole place that I suppose is nostalgic to someone, just frozen in time, ready for anyone who wants to experience it to come back and see it. Alright, don't think I forgot about this. I was gonna walk down the hallway, but that looks like a switch of some kind, and ooh, the ambient soundscape sure has shifted on a dime. I bet I can jump in here and get this thing going, yes. I'm kind of pinned to the back. I don't like how slowly it's moving. I need a miner helmet for this, with a little light on the front. Something really disturbing about how slowly and soundlessly it's moving. And I don't really see anywhere to go at the end. Oh, there's a space on the right. What happens if we get off here? Are we maybe inside the pyramid? Oh, I bet we are. I bet we are. What just happened to me? What just happened to me? But before I go back inside and take that card again, let's find out what's in here. I'm gonna regret asking, aren't I? What is this? I can't seem to get in the chair. What is all this? Can I get in? No? The longer nothing happens, the more weirded out I get. Maybe this oversized light switch will have some answers. Oh, it's like a planetarium. I don't know what kind of effect this would have in pancake mode, but in VR, this is kind of cool. I guess we'll just leave it like this. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. So what if I jump over that gap? Oh, we're a real adventurer now. Huh. Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, there's a rope leading up into that vent. I wonder if this is something that was actually like an attraction at the place. Come on. Oh, it's gonna make me crouch. Yep, real crouching going on here. Huh. Oh, I see. I see the point of this. So if you were to climb up the side here, you could then find the minecart and have that take you to the Adventurers Club. Alright, well that was very cool. As always, the links for all 3 maps will be in the description if you want to try these out for yourselves. But let's move on to the next one. Next up is GM Passage. And this is anything but the cozy map we just came from. This feels more like a prison, especially if the sound of that alarm is anything to go by. Nothing over here. The sound of the alarm gets louder as I approach this gap, but I just hate looking through spaces like that. I feel like something's gonna pop up from underneath and scare the crap out of me. Alright, let's get a move on and see if we can't find a way out of here. Nothing. Locked. Is this a button? It doesn't look like it, and I'm hearing another sound now. And it's mixed in such a way that it actually sounds like it's actually coming from outside my window. I hate it when sounds do that, when it actually sounds like it could be something in real life, and I'm tempted to take off the headset, but it's like a metallic, like clanging or dragging, and oh, it did the thing. Oh, it did the thing. We were in this area with all these hallways and rooms, but then we step out here, and we lose all perception of where we are. Are we way underground? Are we high up in the sky in some huge tower? And honestly, I don't know which is worse. Now, this looks like it can open. Yeah, there we go. Is this meant to be like some kind of elevator? In any case, I really doubt we're going to be able to push any of these buttons and open this door. I think we have to exit through that side panel and... Walk the gap. Get out of my way. Can you... Oh, you can move. Okay, let's push you out of the way. Oh, please don't break. I do not like heights at the best of times, so... Luckily, this is a nice, wide surface for me to walk down. Now, I could try to jump for that ladder, but... what would that do for me? I could go up or down. I think we just try to progress in the meantime. Let's not take any stupid risks if we don't have to. I hate high ceilings so much. Something really weird just happened. I don't know if you saw that. The same thing happened when I was passing through the tunnel on RP Banklaw. Like, my whole view just tilted as I walked. I don't see that gap in the wall there. Excellent. Most excellent. This is like a city at street level, but something's wrong. The way they connect together and the fact that there's no doors. It almost feels like it is constructed just for me to feel like there's something there, like that sky isn't even really there. Especially given what we just saw in that elevator shaft. Or what I assume is an elevator shaft. No, we can't go this way. This room is nothing but a tease. Can we open this? I kind of doubt it. I'm not getting the best performance on this map either. Also locked. Not only is that room a tease, this whole area is a tease. Because now what that means is that there's nothing I can do except jump down that ladder and try to make something out of that. Now the question is, do I go up or do I go down? Alright. Now I can see some light down there. A strange blue light, but I'm gonna try to go up first. I hate platforming all the time, but in VR, overlooking something like this, it's a lot scarier. I'm gonna have to jump for it. No. Oh, this is so hard to control. No. Oh god, I hate this. Okay. Come on. I might have to no-clip this. This is so hard to control. Sorry to break the immersion, but this just isn't working for me. Oh wow, this goes up so high. Wait, I've lost the ladder. I would have come up all this way and then it just ends. That is so weird. But such a cool choice. Imagine how hopeless that would feel. You're climbing this thing up into the dark and then eventually you lift your hand up to grab the next rung and there's just nothing there. And no end in sight. Oh, there's like a catwalk and a door beside the ladder before we reach that lower elevator. I bet this is what I was supposed to find. Yet none of this is anything I would have been able to get working in VR, just with how awkward it is to control yourself on a ladder. It was hard enough with no clip. That's more than a little bit ominous. This is a trope that I feel like I've never really commented on, but being able to see past barricades to what looks like an otherwise normal area. That's the kind of thing that lets your imagination run away from you. The kind of thing that makes you look at something seemingly innocuous and think, wow, what was down there that somebody had to barricade it off? I see we're getting into the eerie area of the space now. See, I was almost starting to piece together a story from this, that this was like some kind of, I guess, research facility, and the test subjects, the unwitting test subjects, staged some kind of breakout, but... well, if that theory holds true, then... maybe the breakout is part of the test. At least I can't hear that ungodly metal grinding noise from the elevator shaft. Nowhere to go but down. Yep. Swim, 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 swim. Oh. Oh, this really knows how to exploit those primal fears, doesn't it? Not only are we underwater with limited oxygen, presumably, I don't think you actually run low in Garry's mod, but it's making us swim in complete pitch darkness unless you're smart like me and have a flashlight. Oh, it's a light. I thought there was like a shadow figure standing at the top of the pool. That would have been the gravy on top of all this, wouldn't it? Alright. Let's get ourselves a move on. This gate, though, makes it feel like over there is some kind of bullpen. And once I get enough of a head start, it's going to open and unleash some horrible monstrosity that I'm meant to test myself against. Not unlike an unwilling participant in some kind of SCP test. That's always great. What could possibly go wrong by going down this hallway? Inside that elevator almost looked like daylight from a distance, but I knew that had to be wishful thinking. I don't even trust the daylight that I saw before, and that was way above this. What are you? Such poor performance. Okay, I feel like I got entirely too comfortable and I rushed into this situation. That is a large and dark room. I'll come back to that afterwards. That's always the difficulty, isn't it? When you have multiple paths that you can take, you have to wonder, am I going down... oh, I just heard something. You have to wonder, am I going down the exploration path or am I going down the progression path? Right now, I feel like I'm on the wild goose chase path. Have I just ended up back in the same spot I was going to end up in anyway? Oh, those are some high ceilings. All right, cling to the wall. Cling to the wall. Oh, this flashlight isn't doing anything for me right now. This makes me... this flashlight is useless. I can't see anything in how huge this space is. And now I'm just imagining some set of animal eyes in the dark, just watching my flashlight move along in the distance and creeping closer, knowing that I can't see it. You know, I'm going to stop doing that to myself. I'm just going to stop thinking entirely and just walk. Have I finally found a way out? Or was this just how I came in? Yeah, I think this is just how I came in. Crap. Alright, back down the computer path. Not that I have anywhere else to go. If this isn't a setup for a jump scare, I don't know what is. Oh, well played. Well played, having the light of that door in the distance to beckon me back. I Alright, after no clipping around for a bit, I don't think there's anything for me to find in those dark areas. I think I have seen all there is to see, and this map doesn't really have an ending. Welcome now to our final map of the day, GM Liminal Archive. And as we sit here on floor -9, indicating, I suppose, that this is some kind of very deep sub-basement, the first thing I notice about this map is the utter lack of any kind of ambient sounds. It is truly dead silent here. And what better look for a liminal space map than this kind of 60s style office? And Toppy, competitor number 1. Director Trevor trains. Activity, development of military weapons. Plant biological analysis room. So is this like some kind of research facility? Canteen. See, this is a little bit of a different kind of liminal space, it seems. More the after-hours type. You have spaces like Schlepp's liminal space, where it's like endless hallways and rooms that make no sense, and structures like that. And then you have ones like this, where it's not just imitating a familiar space, it is a familiar space. This looks like any kind of normal break room. But look at this. It's not like it's uninhabited. It looks like everyone just kind of up and left for some reason. We still got takeout on the tables and people's cans and coffee mugs still left about. So in that way, it's not irregular, dreamlike architecture. It's like it's the people that changed, not the place. Come on, let me through. I hate it when I get caught up on props like that. You're always a lot wider than you think you are in VR. Alright, archive number 6. I suppose we're going to find out why the map is called that. And we're going to take care not to peek through that no-draw texture right there. Okay, that's more than a little bit disorienting to look at the first time. Wow. Who's to say an entirely realistic space can't be dreamlike as well, huh? Then again, why would something like that be here? This actually kind of reminds me of the beginning of that movie The Page Master, where he's walking through the aisles of bookshelves and they're all so impossibly tall compared to him and they just go on and on forever. You really feel like there's no end to that library. That's disconcerting. See, some of these things... One element of liminal spaces that I haven't really talked about a whole lot, I don't see that over there, is how sometimes you just get the impression that as soon as you open that door, like they heard your footsteps approaching, and everyone just dropped everything and hid. And that there's people watching me from around every dark corner, and this room sure does have a lot of dark corners. This is like a landing strip, like this is the way I'm supposed to go. And I'm really not meant to deviate from the path. That looks like daylight, actually. Well, here I am deviating from that path. What is the source of that light? Okay, this light seemingly has no source. What is that about? That is so strange. Okay, I'm not going to bother trying to push my way through there, but maybe I'll come back later and investigate further. Right now, I want to get to the other end of this archive. It comes from the depths. Oh no, don't. This can't be one of these maps. I was not expecting this right now at the end. Got scared by a boot. That's... Okay, I'm a little less confident now that nothing's gonna happen. Quite a bit less confident. It's not quite dark enough to justify... Sorry if I'm giving everybody motion sickness right now, but I'm giving myself motion sickness as well. That's a locker door that is not to one of these lockers. Okay. Gotta come up with some manageable plan. Evacuation plan. The end. So what, I'm just meant to turn around and run all the way back? I don't think so. Announcement: Archive 06 will be completely disbanded by August 5th, 2008, due to the loss of one employee and lack of finance. Head of department. Am I that one employee? Did I just disappear from work one day and now I'm trapped in this pocket dimension version of the same place? This is a bathroom with no door. Although I suppose there's no one else here. I could use it if the need arises. But what's over here? Like some kind of storeroom. Have you seen this person? Name, Stan Lucas. Date of birth, April 8th, 1964. Lost, May 17th, 2008. Clothing, gray pants, red sneakers, black glasses, red and blue shirt. Lost location, Voltor Factory, Block 6, Division 2, Archive 6. Schedule movers. Security, Stan Lucas, has been crossed out and replaced with Brian Robbins. Am I his replacement, or am I him? Uranium mines incident. At 9 a.m. on April 7th, 2008, a series of explosions occurred at uranium mines number 3, 4, and 9. The explosion came from bombs. There were explosives at the rails leading to the drilling zones. 27 people died and 38 are in intensive care. Have not found 9 people yet. Due to the explosion, some uranium storage facilities were destroyed, and more than 10 tons of uranium fell on the rails of the mines. Many people have received a huge dose of radiation and their skin just burned, from which they all turned black to a black crust. One person, after irradiation and before the 5th degree fire broke out from the honey part of the 8th block and ran towards the 6th block. According to eyewitnesses, a black figure is visible next to Archive 6, but the guards didn't find anything suspicious there. Okay, that was a little bit of an exposition dump. See, I don't really like having too many pieces of story exposited through, like, notes and newspapers and such, because they always end up being written in such a way where it's like, it's almost like it's specifically addressed to you. It's just a way to talk to the player without actually having an NPC there to exposit things, and it feels like it. It really comes across in the dialogue that this is not a natural way of communicating information. But we have employees going missing around here, and a mysterious black figure that's been seen following an incident at the uranium mines. Now, and yes, I am going to look every time. I saw something over here, like a hole in the wall that I can maybe climb through. But I'm also quite paranoid that this map might very well throw some kind of scares at me. Alright, now let's see if I can't do some left-handed grabbing here. Away you go. Away you go. Unfortunately, unlike other VR games, I can't just slap things aside. But I can't... I'm getting that flashlight bug again. Let's crawl through here. A mattress and all these discarded cans and takeout boxes. Maybe that guy's not missing after all. Maybe he's been living down here. Maybe I've been living down here. Okay. I know that... Stop doing that! These glitchy physics. I know that they wanted not to cure me, but to kill. Okay, whose perspective are we speaking from here? There's another note over there. If they see me, they will see me in hell. Okay. Doesn't really tell me much, and it doesn't look like there's anything of... I'm getting bounced around by all these physics props. It's very, very disorienting in VR. Okay, but how does that actually help me? The only other place I can think to check is to go over to where that seemingly... Hello? What is this? Okay, it looks like there's something here, but I can't really interact with it. And I don't think I'll be able to push this fridge out of the way. See, once more, there's something weird going on, and once more I just leave a spotlight right here. There's something weird going on with this wall, but I can't seem to interact with it. It's like the wall is in segments that don't quite connect. Oh wait, there's something here. Henry, we have bad news. Due to the closure of 4 departments, the finances for the maintenance of 3 loaders have run out. Therefore, Nick is unfortunately fired. So we're left alone. Sorry. What happens if I just do follow the evacuation plan and run back the way I came? Oh, this is gonna be scary. Go, 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 go. I thought I just heard something behind me. Could have sworn I just heard something back there. Well, what does that do for me? Alright, I've been all over this place, and I don't really know if there's anything else that's going to happen. I don't know if I'm not doing something right, or if there's something that's not triggering correctly. But the only thing I still want to know is what's going on here that's causing this weird lighting anomaly. So we're going to no-clip. Oh. I guess it's like some kind of creator room. It's just kind of a bunch of screenshots. Not even screenshots, just weird pictures from the internet. And Vladimir Putin. Map by Mr. Digger. Map Logic, Mon4LK. PRman/map tester Fmen. P.S. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. Huh, so maybe this is like a demo for something larger that's being worked on. Well, anyway, I guess we're pretty much done with this for now. Yeah, that's logical. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. And as always, I will see you in the next one.